Okay, we're going to take a look at the second functions page, Fun2. And the instructions here say, let's shrink this down a little bit. The instructions say in E19, which is right here, determine the sum of all the sales in columns D, E, and F. So we can do an auto sum for that, but it wants to do just that column. So just take your mouse and drag it over the stuff that you want to add. And this is what your formula should say. Hit the enter key. And it tells us the sum is 25,145. And we want the smallest number in that group. That's going to be the min function. And let's try that again. Let's do min. It wants to do just this one. And I need to tell it to do from D2 to F17 and then hit the enter key. And that's good. Now I want the largest. That's going to be the max function. And again, it's going to give me the wrong stuff. Just take the mouse and drag it over the right stuff. Hit enter when you're done. And the last thing is I want the average of all those numbers. Take your mouse and drag it over the numbers, and it should say D2 to D or to F17 when we're done. Hit enter, and we've got them. Okay, now over here in column H it says put a formula that will cause the value true to appear if they reach the quota of 600 or more for any one of the 3 months. Otherwise display false. So this will be an OR function if it says any. So under formulas, that's a logical function. We're going to choose OR. And logical test number 1 is in January was D2 greater than or equal to 600. In February was E2 greater than or equal to 600. Yeah, that should be false. And in March was F2 greater than or equal to 600. Okay, so George met it at least once, therefore we get the value true in here. And it looks like almost everybody made it at least once except for these two people. And then the other part of it is put a formula that will cause the value true to appear if they reach the quota for all of the months, and all means and. So we're going to go here and go to logical and choose and. And actually the same conditions are going to be applied here. It's going to be D2 greater than or equal to 600, E2 greater than or equal to 600, and F2 greater than or equal to 600. And click on OK when we're done. And then let's take this and we'll copy it down, and we're going to get those fat borders copied as well. And it looks like the only one that made it all 3 times was Mr. Fillmore. Okay. And let's stop